Odd Duck. I'm Patty the Odd Duck, and today we are going to repurpose this bird bath into an Easter display. I'm doing this at a client's house, and they bought our Norfolk pine wreaths for Christmas. So we're actually going to reuse these because these are really great fillers. I've already put a cute little bow on it. I put soil in here, so you could do fresh or artificial flowers. We're going to do artificial today, but I'm going to set the wreath here inside. Get the bow arranged a little bit. So this just gives it a good base. And then we have this cute metal Easter egg that we're going to stick in there. And this is just the first part of this porch. We're going to be doing more this week. I've got these really pretty spring flowers we're going to use. And again, fresher silk. So we're going to stick these in here, spread them out a little bit. You want to see a little bit of that egg. And then I've got some cute daisies. And the daisies will tie in because they bought our daisy wreath. So that'll just tie in real nicely when it's all complete. I'm going to add these in here. I think I'll put this one over here. And then we're using some of our Easter egg filler. We just kind of want to fill in. You can still see some of this greenery, which is fine. And I think we'll put this one up here. And then we have these cute little yellow bunnies. And we're just going to tuck this guy right in here. And rearrange the flowers a little bit. And you have a repurposed bird bath. So we have our finished bird bath here. And like I said, this is just the start of their front porch display. This is the wreath that they bought, which is going to look really cute all tied together. This will be on the front door. And then we have another yellow bunny and more flowers. We're going to do a secondary arrangement. So stay tuned for that. Welcome back, everybody. So we are going to finish this front porch. We did the bird bath, and then this one's going to be a little bit smaller in height. And we're just going to do this one similar to what we did in the bird bath. So we're using our Norfolk pine that the client bought last year for Christmas. And we're going to, now this one will fill really good because it fits perfectly over the pot. We've got our metal egg like we did in the other one. So I'm doing artificial flowers like we did. I've already put some soil in here, and I just use soil because it holds the flowers pretty good. And then we're just going to put this spray in here all fanned out. Let's see here. Let's hide the egg a little bit. I'm actually going to bend the flowers over, so we don't want to hide the egg completely. And then we're going to fill in with our daisies along the sides. And we've got our little eggs. Fill in. And then, of course, we have our adorable, whoops, cute little bunny. Yeah, he'll nestle in there, and you can still see the egg pretty good. And there we have our second floral arrangement for the porch. Okay, so we have finished both of our flower arrangements. We've got the daisy wreath on the door. We're going to finish the look with some pretty rugs. We did blue to tie in with the blue ribbon. And then, of course, a cute little Easter rug to go on top. And as a thank you, I bought the client these pretty tulips. And we're just going to set these right next to our flower arrangements that we did. Perfect little porch. Hey everybody, so we are back at the Odd Duck store, and we just finished up with our porch doing the spring setup. And now we're going to show you a couple find and flip it's. So when I'm out antiquing or going to estate sales, I kept seeing these curette sets, and one's prettier than the other. This one I really love. So these are about mid 20th century Victorian era. This one has a lot of detail to it. It's got a pretty flower design. Each bottle is different and they're all etched. Now these were used for condiments, oils, vinegars, and you could definitely do that again if you want to, but I'm going to show you how to flip it into what they call a tulipiere. Those are vases that can be stacked. They're large. They have a lot of spouts in there where you can stick flowers in it, and it becomes this beautiful floral arrangement. So with this, you could do fresh or silk. If you did fresh, just add some water in there. These would probably be really great for propagating some flowers. I'm gonna use our Real Touch tulips, and these work really well, so I'm gonna bend them slightly because I want this to look pretty real. And I'm just gonna start putting some in here. You could put as many flowers in here as you want. I just want something simple. Now I do have a short bottle over here, which is fine. I like that it's different. Now you could use the whole stem, put it in there. It might flop over. You could leave it like that, but I'm gonna actually trim it off a little bit, just for my liking, and stick it in there like that. And look how gorgeous that is. That'd be beautiful on a table for a centerpiece. You could give it as a gift. And the thing is, you could switch it out. So as spring comes, you could put your fresh cuttings in there, or just keep replacing it with seasonal flowers. And I'm gonna show you another one here in just a second. Our second piece that I found, this is an old vintage wine set. You've got your little glasses, wine bottle goes in there. I'm gonna turn it into a flower arrangement also. And again, you could do fresh in this because of the glass bottles, just add your water. So this one I'm gonna do just a little bit differently. Just gonna put some of these cut flowers that I did. And I'm actually going to add some of our pretty fake roses. And I'm gonna trim some of these up to fit in here. And I'm gonna add some of this green eucalyptus. Oh, we'll get that guy in there somehow. Let's see here. You can arrange these however you like. Ooh, actually, let's put this one here and we'll do another rose up here. So I'm just trimming the roses because the glasses are short, so they'll fit a little bit better. Adding the green in there. And then, so you could actually give this as a gift. You could buy a bottle of wine, put in there, and it's a beautiful gift. You could put a candle in there or a vase. I actually have just this little bud vase, and I'm just gonna show you what it would look like with flowers in there. So we're just gonna put these in here. You can make this as full as you want. Again, this would look really pretty with your own fresh cut flowers. And then you could just tuck it in there, and then you have a beautiful centerpiece. So when you're out and about and you're antiquing or you're looking for something, think about how you can flip it. And these are available in our store. Stay tuned for a little bit more from the Odd Duck.